the last one here anyway on the list is Lies of P. They just do an Avengers Doomsday thing, which everyone else has done.
Yeah.
So that's not exactly. Again, you miss the boat on the meme. It's done to death.
Yep.
Nobody was able to do anything about the Kit Kats, sadly.
No, plenty of people made jokes about it.
Yeah, it was after the fact more than anything, but
yeah, all of them were rubbish. So.
Indeed, and so was the Kit Kats, probably.
The two other Sega ones that were missed off this list for good reason, probably.
What's the one I don't know about? Because
is that the new merchandise they released on April Fool's Day?
Oh god, no! I did see that one actually. Yes.
Yeah.
Although, is it real or isn't it real? And I'll be honest,
it is real because I know two people that have already ordered stuff from it.
Then I suspect I know who those two individuals are.
Oh god, yeah. No, you wouldn't do because you don't know them.
Oh, okay. As I don't know, I know they're your friends. Consider not being their friend anymore.
Yeah. One of them is doing it purely for the shitlord memery of it.
Yes, and that one is Sega.
No, it's just he will do anything that is meme related.
Even more fucking reason just to.
Anyway, the other one, which did have some people in a bit of a.
Okay.
Again, I will give Sega this. At least it's not a hey, look at new merch, and then they've gone. Actually, it was an April Fool's. You can't buy it. They have actually gone ahead and gone. Yeah, for the people that really do want it, here you go, have it.
It's just like.
Although surely the original creator of that
image.
No, that's what I'm like. Surely the original creator of that image should be getting some payout from this as well.
They don't own that image. You can't do that.
But this is the second time they've used it, because obviously it was in Sonic Forces.
But somebody actually needs to ask about this, because they are effectively using some. If they're not, throwing a little bit like a token amount, even if it's a token amount, at that individual that did the original. It is still effectively them profiteering off the fan base.
It is, but unfortunately, this is one of those occasions where American law will back them up on it.
Oh, fuck America.
Yep. And I should have mentioned, I think
Sega America there, but also,
I think it's also only available to American fans as well. So.
Oh, fucking keep it.
Yep.
Keep it and your Genesis. Keep it and your Game Boy Advance version of Sonic 1. Right, but this other one.
Yeah.
Right, there's a little
which had some people rather annoyed that it wasn't real.
Yes, I know. Which is Sonic Racing CrossWorlds announcing karts based off of the various consoles. There's a Dreamcast one. There was a Mega Drive Genesis one. There was a Game Gear one as well, wasn't there? I think was the one.
Yeah, there was a mix. Some of them were like hybrids of a couple of them, I think.
Hodgepodges.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, and the upset people did it.
Oh god, yeah, of course. Well, of course it would.
That's a really good idea. You know who also came up with that idea?
Yep.
We've got a whole month without. We've got a whole month without. So Sega have done one of Kevin's old ideas. Legitimate, true. For I think it was All Stars Racing as opposed to Transformed. I'm right. One of the ideas that I came up with for All Stars Racing, the first All Stars Racing, when it was like, when it wasn't maybe necessarily locked down that everyone was going to stay in their vehicle, and this went to various people, this idea. Is one of the things, like a whole string of ideas. I got asked, it was like, what would you put in it as a fan? I made a whole huge document of like, hey, you've got this level, this level, this level, this level. Well, you can put a reference to this in here, and you can put a reference to that in here. And it's like, hey, you're going underwater at this point. You could put a dolphin in there pretty easily and have it be an Echo the Dolphin reference, just saying. Stuff like that. Like little lines, little references, change this texture so it reads this and what have you. And one of the things that I put in there was, if this is like a celebration of Sega's history, why don't you, as one of the other options, and part of this was also, hey, you want to pad out the roster a little bit more? This is another way of doing it. Was to, and I have mentioned this before, but it was a very long time ago, was you do have console racer karts, whatever what I call them. And I put a whole list of things here because obviously with the way it is with ASR, everybody's got their own different power levels and what have you. And I did a breakdown of, where this would go and how it would work. But you would have a kart that was based on the various consoles right through, starting from the SG-1000.
Yeah.
So it started with that. And, it included the Game Gear, it included the Saturn, and it included the Mega Drive. It included the Mega Drive and the Genesis. There would actually be a slight difference between them as an extra thing. And it included the Dreamcast. And every single one of them referenced the add-ons that you could do to the various consoles. So you could add on to the Mega Drive, let's say the Mega Drive, you could add on, the Sonic and Knuckles thing. You could add on the Mega CD, and that would affect how it worked. And the thing that the one that was I was really proud of was the Game Gear. You could add in the TV tuner to the Game Gear, which would make it like really fast and handle it'd be like super duper nippy. But over time, your speed would go down because it would drain the batteries a lot faster. So you would start proper fucking Greyhound were rocking up its ass off into the distance, but by the end you'd be like, oh god, I'm driving like the equivalent of like a power car's speed ratio. So that would be so the thing is like, can you get enough of an advantage before the disadvantage kicks in? The other thing that was there, and I will tell you this, Sumo fucking loved this. This idea.
Well, yeah.
This idea was the last one in the sequence was a silhouette for the Dreamcast 2 kart with the joke being it would never be unlocked. It was basically we're gonna bring this out. This is gonna be added to the game, and the whole point was it just didn't exist. It was just a texture. It's just in the list as a gag that it would be coming at some point in the future, and it never would. And Sumo loved that.
Yeah, that sounds like Sumo,
Sega not so much.
Yeah.
Although it had its champions as an idea, but it just so happens. So sorry, Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, but but I regret to inform you, you've basically copied an idea that was already submitted internally in early 2008, I think. So it's Josh, it happened again, man.
It's going to keep happening.
Why do they keep doing ideas I've already done, Josh? I can understand why people were upset about this, because in that game, in that game, it is feasible to have that.
Yeah. And to be fair, like, Sumo sort of tried to run with it with getting the Dreamcast controller in as part of the ages.
Yeah, I mean, we've covered the story about how I inadvertently came up with the exact same idea, not realizing that they were already doing it.
Yes.
Although mine
that was for Transformed.
Mine was celebrating the arcade games.
Yes.
So it would have been Outrun Ferrari, Afterburner Jet, and the jet ski from whichever the Sega jet ski game was.
Yes.
So it would have been those three. I much prefer, by the way, how it was eventually done. But it was just funny that I just submitted that as a thing, not realizing they'd already basically got the same fucking concept. But yeah, they keep doing this, Josh.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the entire show, which we didn't mean to do, but we have. So tune in next week.